Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to the INSAKA Talk Show. I'm going to bring in my co-hosts today. My name is Winnie. I'm going to bring in Nelly, Priska, and Irene.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, you guys look fabulous. Hi, Miss Irene. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Chicago is beautiful today. It's not snowy like all the time.
Oh, I'm grateful. Yeah. What about you, Miss Priska?
I'm doing great. We have a snow white Sunday. It's beautiful, but I'm okay. I'm happy with celebrating women and celebrating us.
Oh, yeah. What about you, Miss Nelly?
Hey, I am feeling fabulous. The weather is fantastic here in Texas. It is beautiful. It is sunny. I can't wait to get out of this studio and go out there. Also, I see our first comment there is from my childhood friend, Sandra Musoma Dorsey. Hey, Sandra, thank you for watching.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Sandra. So today, you guys, this week topic is about celebrating women all over the world, women in different things, women 24 hours at home. We are all women. We need to celebrate ourselves. So our topic today is about celebrating women because at the end of the day, we need each other. So I'm going to ask a little bit before we got on the break. I'm going to ask Nelly, can you tell us more about women and how we're going to celebrate today?
I would love to, Winnie, but before we do that, though, we have something really important to share with our viewers. And so I'll hand it over to Irene so she can tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. And I am happy to be here today to talk about women. But of course, what Nelly said, we have a very pressing topic that we need to share with you guys. I'm going to read it so that I'm accurate with what I'm reading. So as we all know, March 11, 2022, Zambia lost a gallant soldier, a former president of the Republic of Zambia, Rupia Banda. Born February 19th, 1937, he served as the fourth president of Zambia from 2008 to 2011. He was well respected till his death. Late President Banda also held very important diplomatic posts during his political career. Zambia has really lost a great man. Let us all put his family, friends, and the people of Zambia in prayer as we continue to mourn him. May his soul rest in peace. For now, can we have a moment of silence in honor of President Banda? Thank you so much for that moment of silence. As we go on to celebrate women around the world, within ourselves, as we all know, we're all women, we're all mothers, we're aunties, grandmothers. I don't know if any of you guys are grandmothers. Some of us are, but I'm a grandma, so I don't want to be called a grandma anymore. So I'm very honored to be on this platform to talk about women in the world. We have funny stories about women. We have beautiful stories about women. We have empowering stories about women, but we all want to share so everybody can know a piece of who has done a lot in our lives as women. So I'll go with Miss Nelly. What do you want to say about this topic?
I have a lot to share about this topic, Irene. But I feel like before we get started on that, can we take a little break so we can thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back on a fresh start. Thank you.
My whole life, my father told me stories about moving to the United States. He would tell me that his brother, my Uncle George, was already living here and let my father stay with him for a while. Through my Uncle George, my father was introduced to our cultural organization here in America, who helped him make connections apply for college, find his first job, and adjust to life in a completely different culture than he was used to. The cultural association helped him get started on his new life. My Uncle George would bring my father with him to the annual Summer Cultural Groups Festival, and later, he would bring me. It was incredible to see so many people of all ages laughing and celebrating with food and song and dance. It brought back the best feelings of home and gave my father the opportunity to pass his culture, language, and values on to me. My father and Uncle George were very close, so when George died last year, my father wanted to honor his wishes to be buried with a traditional ceremony back at his birthplace. My father told me that because Uncle George had cultural group life insurance, he was able to afford to bring George home and have the traditional burial George wanted. Though my father had been able to honor my Uncle George's wishes, it got me thinking about my own family. One day, I'd have to make the same arrangements for my own parents and my wife's parents as well. Of course, we would want to bring them home and honor their wishes, but it would be a financial hardship for our family. There were a lot of things to think about, even though I really didn't want to think about them at all. When my father told me about cultural group life insurance, he told me it's intended to help families when they need it the most. It's not tied to an employer, so no matter where my career takes me, I'll always have coverage. The more people who participate and the younger they are, the more it helps keep the insurance premiums down for the entire association. Because my parents have cultural group term life insurance, there will be money available to help me provide the kind of service I want to give my parents. And by joining, I can put my mind at ease and continue to celebrate our traditions into the future. With cultural group life insurance, I can worry less and spend more of my time celebrating with the people who matter most to me.
Welcome back to the show. My name is Nelly, and this is INSAKA Talk Show. I would like to invite my co-hosts back into the studio with me before we proceed with the conversation. Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So as promised,
Yes.
we said we're going to celebrate us today, right?
Yes.
We're going to be funny. We're going to be inspiring. We're going to be educational. But I think it's mostly going to be silly. So can we?
Would you wait?
She couldn't even wait. Oh my gosh.
Would you wait?
So, ladies
Cheers.
and gents out there, cheers.
We're celebrating women.
To all the beautiful women that are doing magnificent things in their line of work, in their homes, in their communities. Raise your glass. Cheers.
Cheers to all the ladies out there. 24 hours, 24/7 mothers. People go to work and doing it all. Our great grandmothers, they did it. They paved the pathway. We're here. Cheers to them as well.
What are you drinking?
Oh my gosh. So really, speaking of grandmothers, before you get too intoxicated with that rosé, can you tell us about your grandma?
Okay, my grandma, her name was Veronica Msonda Charlie. She was one of the best. She had 9 grandkids. My aunt had 5 kids and we were 6 of us. It was amazing. Like, holiday for we used to go Kundora. If everybody knows Ndola, my grandma used to live in Twapia. So it was like a little small compound, Twapia. My grandmother used to carry the whole village. Like, Fiance nga bayipika, we betako nabana, but abana bese bali ekobwala. And then you would wonder, why is this woman just giving out everything to all the neighborhood? Mama na wine if. Fish bayine mulenjererako. Why that's why ishibana. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny because me and Hako we just don't get along very well. I don't know why.
Okay, so let's leave it alone. Tell us about Banachan.
So Banakuru Chai, Banakuru, I'll say Banakuru, that's Banakuru Mling, Banakuru Emilia. My other sister, yeah. So Banakuru Anna, Banakuru Emilia, Banakuru Sonda, but she was an amazing woman. She was a Catholic. My father was a UCZ. So na kundola once if we have changed the quiet, but we so that quiet mama. And then the funny part is like when we go over there, right? It didn't matter. She'll have like maybe 3 fish. You know the big fish, the brown one, but you could beat him. But right? It is a brown and shine in Chapatwa, the big one. The name is. You know, a fish, it's like you can't, it's not like you're gonna have the whole thing, they're gonna share it. Grandma will make sure 9 of us we had a piece of it on our plate. It didn't matter what she had, it didn't matter where our parents were able to provide so much, but we used to even know akachilonga mabuka ni tu either tute or kandolo na tea. Mwana po kando na team. Era nga bayipika tea o bayipika muna milk. Era makapi, era makapi. Namusha makapi. I'm sure makapi ya green. Namusha makapi ya green.
The plastic or the metal one?
The metal one.
No, the metal one. Era cup of ya. So she gave it to you, and then you'd be like, she's so if you up better. So I'm like, but grandma, where's bread? That if you have bread, could I? But you know, I miss that. And then when we go to the farms, but they're not my farm, she had the Ibala. Like Ibala was like so big, so sometimes she'd be like doing most of the work, and then us were just running around. And then Ibala the was close to the I think Dora Road, going to Copper Belt or going to Lusaka. Either way, that's why
oh my God.
She was amazing, and she loved us so much that, you know, like every time I look back, I say, you know, like, of course, I love children. I do the nonprofit. I wonder where that passion came from. It was my grandma. And then the other thing that I didn't share with you guys, my grandmother was one of the women, rescue when they were fighting for freedom rights. So, yes, my grandmother used to freedom fighter. My grandmother used to hide everyone. I knew like Wakapwebwe, I knew Wakaunda, like all those stories I didn't know. But my grandmother, she was the one who used to hide people because she was just a strong woman. So so we knew. So when I look back, I'm like, I think that woman, she really inspired me. And I look back there, I'm like, well, may her soul rest in peace. And you know, that's just a story about grandma. It's on to Priska.
What? Would really?
You were too relaxed. That's why she threw me.
I cannot.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
She passed the baton to you, Priska. Go
yes,
ahead.
She did. Katie van der Vestes, born in South Africa, freedom fighter, moved to Zambia. She was something else. My grandmother never knew I lived when I worked because she was trouble. I could not. But one thing about her, she never went to school. She believed in freedom fighting, rights, and justice. She could not take any. That's what I take from my grandmother. In my mouth, she will say whatever she wanted to say. She could speak 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different languages.
Wow.
But she was a no-nonsense woman. If I remember there was an incident. I was working in town. She lived in Kraaifontein. We used to take trains a lot in South Africa. So it was like a 30-minute ride on a train. And my cousin was like, Priska, I think it was 40 rands or something. I was like, I don't have. She was like, call her. She called me. She was like, Nana Beboko Wikala. She never knew where I lived. She never knew where I worked. She was bribing me. I had to send her money. Ngabale from here, Bambuya. I will send it. Bala isakunchto, bala ntuka, bala shout. She didn't care who was in my neighborhood growing up. Umuntu pia ngakuma nawe shot Bambuya bala isa bala mikonkela.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
So, ladies, before we move on to Irene to hear about your Mbuya stories, I would love for us to just go through the chat and appreciate the ladies out there that are celebrating with us today. We have Sylvia Lubinga Ruby or Rabi. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrongly. She says, hello, Queens. We have Auntie Joyce Chibwe, who is the former president of the DFW Association. She says, hey, ladies, you look fabulous. We also have Nonenge Nyirenda Mumba. She says, hello, my pretty ladies, looking so beautiful. Thank you, Nonenge. We have Brenda Chama, who is currently our publicity secretary for the Association of DFW. She says, hey, beautiful, you look fabulous. Thanks, Brenda. And of course, my friend Sandra Dorsey, she says, hey, excited about today's topic. So please, can you take some time, type in the chat, let us know what your grandmother was like as we share our grandma stories. We'd love to hear your grandma stories. So on to you, Irene.
Okay, so my grandmother's name was Malon. So it was spelled Maloni. But because she was Malon, we used to call her Maloney Jackson from the Jackson 5 because she was notorious like that. She was a very short woman. That's where I got my height from. Very short, but very notorious. She was very quiet. So I remember because my mom, she used to live with my mom. So my mom never allowed her to like and stuff like that. So ngabala kana bamayo bambuya just to piece of my mom, she'll go to the tavern, and taverns are a no. she'll go to the tavern just to piece of mom. So mom will come back, mama katuishi. So she will make sure that one of us knows where she is, and she'll say, when your mom comes, tell her that the patavin palapachuru padya. Then my mom will get so upset because it's an embarrassment, your mom at the tavern. So this one time she went to the tavern, and then she didn't want to get into the tavern because my grandmother is sitting with a group of those Chibuku people, where they used to like. Yeah, that time the quality of COVID nama James.
I know.
Then she calls my mom because my mom, for some reason, mom and my grandma, they spoke Lamba. I have to ask my sister why. Mayo, she's calling my grandma. My grandma will look at her and say, tell the neighbor like call me talk. Mayo, ndelanda imwe iseni kuno. Mwebo, tamufi de wakomita. Didn't you get upset and go and just pick her up and take her home? What is wrong with you? You're always embarrassing me. If you're not doing this, you're sitting by the mango tree and telling everybody that's walking around that we kicked you out of the house. You didn't eat the whole day. So people are coming from the market. They're bringing oranges, Fanta. But mom, may I so rest in peace. She was and then the last thing I know about grandma, she never took English medicine. Never, not even one day.
Yeah.
No. I grew up on a farm. It was a modern farm, but bala ingila fe munganda mumpanga bala isana mabula pachitenge. You come and clean it and do something to it, and then give it to you, drink it. Like, what is this? Even no. And here we are. I'm like 54 years old.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
still here. You know what I mean?
You look good.
Yes, cheers to her.
Cheers.
Maloney Jackson.
It's Maloney.
Nalana Charlie.
So, now it's your turn, Miss Nelly, to tell us about your lumber jokes.
Yes, it is certainly my turn. But before we do that, I would love to remember, we promised our audience we'll be pulling people in the studio randomly.
Yes.
We have a gentleman who is going to give a special shout out to a lady or women in his life who have inspired him and made him a better person. So we're going to go on a short break and then come back.
All right. We're waiting.
Hello, welcome back to INSAKA Talk Show. I am Priska. As you know, we're celebrating women. We're talking about our grandmothers. It is now time for the gentleman to come in and tell us what he thinks about women and how he would like to celebrate us as women.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
A shout out to all the ladies. I know the journey is tough. I know we still live in societies that will underestimate the potential and the power of our women. So today I celebrate not only my mother, I celebrate my grandmother, I celebrate my sister who's actually here today as well. I celebrate all the ladies that are here as well. And what I'd say about women, I believe that women are the custodians of our humanity. Women are the custodians of our ability to even laugh, because I remember being young, things would be hard, and my grandmother would say stuff. You know, my grandmother was called Veronica as well. She just say stuff. What about that? And you're sitting there going, man, my heart is in my ear. You know, what are you talking about? And now I want to say to my grandmother, I get it. 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 Then so women are custodians of our humanity, our humor, and then ultimately also our humility. Yeah. I think within the makeup of our women, we are reminded of what it is to be human. We're reminded of what it is to find our places of laughter, our humor, and then also we're reminded of what it is to be humble, our humility. And if you look at these three words, they all start with H-U-M, which in the Latin root means to be of the earth, to be grounded. So when I think of women, I believe that is our grounding. And for that, shout out to all the ladies out there.
Kukamba vazaona sinazive Deinga bwele yameneonga nisiyeine. They say what goes up must come down in an aikanda iolo. And that's why lelo nilina bonso. Will you carry me on? Cause you carry my joy. You carry my reason to live and to breathe every day in an akana. Suyenda Daba mutima wanga ulitaitina wako nizakangala wanjine. Take my heart, take my heart. Daba mutima ene uliachita kulia wewe mukwao. cry all day, all night, from sunrise to the sunset. When the sun goes to sleep, they can say what they like, they can think what they like. Mukwano wange jolly will last forever. They can come, they will go, they can take what they like, but I know they can take my love away, take my heart. Take my eyes, take my eyes. I'm a song gangenga mani kwele kamukwano. Take my heart, you can love me forever. Take my own if we can't be together. Forever you said we'll be together, and right now you gon' change like the weather. I remember it was December. You said there will never be cut timber. Like birds we'll be flying together. My boy, my heart, my desire. I remember it was December. You said there will never be cut timber. Like birds we'll be flying together. My boy, my heart, my desire. Ndawamtima wanga ulitaiti na wako nizakangala wanjine. Take my heart, take my heart. Ndawamtima ine ulienchito kuliawe. Take my eyes, take my eyes, yeah. Ama songa ngenga manigwe weka mukwano. Throw up, skibber bombs gang.
Hi, hello. My name is Gift Malenga, age of 23. Was born disabled without no leg and hand from my left side. I use an artificial leg. So Gifts, she's a makeup artist. She's Miss Disability 2021 and the national coordinator for the Disabled in Women of Impact. Yeah. So I've done secretary and office management, but also I'm a makeup artist. I'm so excited, so excited and happy that I'm among the people you picked to showcase for the women that you are showing this month. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Yes, so the reason why I really chose to be a makeup artist is because I wanted to challenge myself with something, having one hand and the other hand isn't okay. So I really wanted to challenge myself and see if I can really do what other people are doing with both hands. And I really thank God that I'm able to do makeup just with one hand ish. It's so surprising and amazing. Yes, so thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. It really means so much to me. Thank you so much.
Hello, we are back again on INSAKA. We're talking about women around the world who inspire us, who do things out of the ordinary just to make ends meet for everybody. We are providers, we are hospital workers, we are lawyers, we're just about everything. So let me bring back my co-host so we can continue talking about these juicy topics. Miss Winnie, Miss Priscilla, Miss Nelly, welcome back. Before we went on the break, we didn't hear from Miss Nelly the beautiful things that she has to tell us about grandma.
Yes,
Love
I want to acknowledge Gift. We just saw her video, and I got teary. Just watching how someone who was born with the disability and she turned it into an ability, and she's doing something amazing. She does beautiful makeup. She won a beauty pageant. So it goes to show you that beauty really lies from within, and she has done that for the people around her. And so we celebrate you, Gift, and we pray that your gifts will make space for you on this universe. And so many like her. I hope somebody out there is going to get inspired by what they saw. And this is what this show is about, really. For us to bring out the unsung heroes of our community, and she's certainly one of those. So, ladies, I think for me, it's
Can I
much.
can I interrupt?
Okay, yeah, sure, go
Before
ahead.
you talk about your grandmother, Gift, we salute you. Doing makeup with just one hand. I'm a makeup artist. You
Yeah.
literally need two hands. Sometimes you have to hold up the skin and do this and do that. By her doing it with one hand, that's an amazing gift. And if there's anybody out there that needs their makeup done, go to Gift. As the INSAKA ladies, we actually decided that we're going to sponsor. We're going to send her some brushes and things just to make it easy for her
Yeah.
to do the makeup. So she's doing an amazing job. It's not easy. You have to blend colors. You have to lift some skin. Sometimes Ninda wanama lashes or naivukisha. You need to you need to lift the skin. If you have hooded eyes, you need to lift the skin. But no kubokokumo. That's an amazing gift. Nelly,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to just go in the chat real quick. We've had a lot of comments, and I really
Yeah.
don't want us to go too far without acknowledging. So I'm gonna call out 3, and then I'll leave the rest for some of you guys. So I want to shout out to my mom. She's currently in Zambia, and it's very late, but she stayed up so she could support us. She put something in the comment there. She said, "Hello, my beautiful daughters. Hi, mom.
Hi,
Thanks
Mom.
Thanks for your
Hi.
support. We love you." And my sister Salamata, she said, "Love this." She's watching from Zambia as well. So love you, Sala. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for the support. I'm going to let you guys read out. We have some comments from Inga here. And I think Auntie Joyce posted about her grandma. So we want to hear about that. Can somebody read, ladies?
Yeah, I think I'll read. Inga says, this is from Inga. It says, "Nothing beats holidays on the farm. My first time I rode on a tractor, I was full of excitement, and I can relate to that. I grew up on a farm, so shout out to farm people. It was the most fun time." And then I'll read Anthony. Who's Anthony?
That's
You
my
see?
husband.
That's your
I
husband.
know. That's why I'm looking at you. I'm like, Anthony. Who's Anthony? Yeah. I really like your husband. He's so supportive,
And thank
and
you.
yeah, he really cares for all of us. He loves you. He cares for all of us. That's
Sure.
just by the way. My great grandma was the grandma of the neighborhood. She always helped anyone, and the best care of her family. She was 106 years old when she passed on, and I still miss her every day. Thank you so much, Anthony. And by Grace Chiwe, my mbuya, mwabukabuti mwadia magwazalero. My grandma was Mutinta Mwinga, but also known as Malipa. I remember her buying me pantyhose when I qualified to go to boarding school. Thank you so much, ladies. So I'll let the other ladies read out the other questions. Over to you guys.
I would like to say thank you to Auntie Marilyn. She's coming up as Marilyn Richards. Auntie Marilyn is like a mother to me in the United States of America. Thank you so much, Auntie Marilyn. We love you. She's been my client forever. She's been my client forever. Been doing her hair like 15 years now. My sister Irene, she's watching all the way from Zambia. Sowera Nononge, she's always, actually, we have a video from her wishing the INSAKA ladies. Hello, ladies, pretty ladies, looking beautiful. Thank you. We appreciate you. I think those are the only ones that I saw that I can familiar face.
Okay. I think the last one I can see there is from Princess Mwangala. She says, "You are an inspiration gift. More blessings to you, beautiful." So I'll take it. That's for all of us. So thank you, Princess.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. So on to my grandmother. She was called Vanakulu people. The grandma of the people. Yeah, because in the neighborhood, so my grandmother had 12 children, and 12 children. She was a very short, she's a short woman. She's still alive. She's
Irene. She's like, I'm here short people.
Everybody's grandmother was short.
One thing I remember her for really is just the hard work and her giving ethics. Like she gave, she would take us to the farm, Kumabala, and we'll come back with corn, pumpkins, sweet potatoes on the head, nuts, and I mean, she had 12 children, so she had a lot of grandchildren, So we'll be coming, and we are tired because the farm was about if I remember correctly, it's like an hour, 30 minutes going and coming, like going, right? So we'll get back home, and as soon as we put the food down, then she would say, "Bring me a tray." You bring a tray, she will pack 5-6 corn, and she'll say, then she'll say, "Bring me a dish." Then she'll pack some more. She'll count literally the number of people in that family, and make sure she has at least enough corn, for everyone, and pumpkins or whatever it is. And she would distribute like throughout the street. And I would get upset. I'm like, and now we have to give to everybody. What is this? But I look back now and I realize, like you said, Winnie, this is where we get our giving ethics from. Like, I feel bad when somebody comes to my house and they don't leave with something. They always leave. This is where we get it from. We learn these gifts of giving from these amazing women in our lives. And she didn't have a formal education. I remember her doing English classes, actually, like later in life, ballet at night school or whatever, just so she could learn to read the Bible, because she's a KBBK. Yeah, in UCZ. So she had the desire to learn how to read the Bible and understand it. So she decided to go but she didn't have a formal education. So yeah.
That's good.
Well, I think we should all salute to all the grandmothers. We know a lot of us, I think all of us here on the panel, grandmothers, mothers have passed on. So let's salute to them. We don't have to drink the glass. To all the beautiful memories that you've given us, the strength and the knowledge you have.
Amen.
We salute you.
We salute you, Grammys.
Grandmother Katie.
Our grandmothers. All right, so we are going to go on a short break and thank our sponsors, and then when we come back, we have some more amazing videos from very inspiring young ladies that we want you to learn about them. And if you can support them in any way, shape, or form, or just know about them, we'll be very grateful. We are one village. We have to think as such. Let's go to commercial.
Do you run a nonprofit organization in the education, health, and human services sectors? Do you need grant funding for your organization? Or do you need help developing programs to help you raise money for your nonprofit organization? At Vibrant Funding, our mission is to connect our nonprofit partners in the education, health, and human services sectors to the financial resources required to achieve their mission. We support nonprofit organizations based in and operating in the United States and Africa. We offer the following services to new and established organizations: program development, donor engagement and retention, grants research and writing. Contact us at www.vibrant-funding.com or email us at info@vibrant-funding.com. Call us at 404-751-6802 to learn more about our services and how we can help you to have an impact on the world. Vibrant Funding, connecting donors and nonprofits.
Hi, my name is Justina Nyawabanda and I'm the founder of Heartbricks. We are a fashion and design business. We do ready-to-wear outfits, we do tailor-made outfits, we do home decor accessories. These are curtaining, scatter pillows, and more. My main inspiration, I would say, is my three girls. As a mother, I want to tell them that you can do anything. If you set your minds to it, you can do anything. I'm blessed with the gift of creativity, and I think this is the best way I can use it to tell that story. Well, I'd say I make a difference by employing 13 people here at Heartbricks, and I believe they are able to provide a sense of stability for their families. They can provide for themselves and also maybe to better themselves as individuals. I am also a part of the Zambia Women of Skills project, which is a group that is aimed at bettering lives of the girl child through simple training, simple skills training, which is like maybe mentorship programs and imparting them with the right knowledge with regards to maybe simple things that they can do, maybe like earring making. It could be bag making, things that they could easily sell to help themselves and their families. I want to wish the women a happy International Women's Day.
Hello, everybody. Happy Women's Day internationally. This is Tawela Nyurenda from Maryland. Wow, I'm popping on this platform with hope and faith that this INSAKA is going to go far to motivate women. I love you guys. Thank you for inviting me. I'd like to wish Nelly, Irene, Priska, and Winnie happy Women's Day. Well, thank you guys for this platform. We're going to learn a lot. The INSAKA. Twaisa apapenat twapopoka pa INSAKA twalaisa tulanda tushimi namafunde fiance fie nalanda kochiwe mbakati ndimuve mbaka kanshimotumbuka mutu. Bye. This is Tawela Nyurenda checking in with hope and faith. Happy Women's Day, darlings. Bye. Love you.
Hello, and welcome back to INSAKA Talk Show. We heard from Justina. What do you guys think?
Amazing young lady doing nice things, especially that she has employed other people. That's really inspiring because, as women, you just don't want to do things for yourself. You want to be able to expand it because when you expand it, other family benefits. And then, they say when one woman do one thing, the whole world is benefiting out of it. So that's really amazing.
She actually sent the capes, the one that she was wearing. She sent it to all of us. So they came to me and I'll be mailing them to you guys.
Yay! Thank you, Mr. Skinner.
And so
yeah, that was beautiful. I love the fact that, she mentioned that as a mother of three, she's using her life, her career to inspire her children as well as being an employer in society. So yeah, that's amazing, and thanks to Miss Toera for the shout out. We love you, girl. We love the support. Keep that coming. When women, we support each other, we put each other up there.
Yes.
We're gonna go places. We're gonna go places.
Namba towele chibembe chomulelanda towele.
nakwe bati mutumbuka kai
Ndaka nati jima chibembe towela. But wacheshako, it's okay. Better than nothing.
She actually speaks better Bemba than you when we win.
Ije nakupapatiliwe.
Ulalufyanye Chibemba in so many ways.
Both parties are Bembas.
No, I don't know. You speak Winnie language, period. We don't even know what. Half of the time I'm like, what?
But you know something? Towela has the same energy as Winnie.
Inga,
Chimwela na mfana bwino na ikala na straight.
Inga is asking what Justina's website is. Does she have a website?
We'll put up a Facebook information. She has a Facebook and Instagram information. So we'll put it up. I think she has a website.
Heartworks, yeah. And I do have a phone number. So if anybody wants it, I can forward it to you guys.
Yeah.
Heartworks, beautiful on Instagram. Amazing.
Okay. So her Instagram handle is Heartbrooks?
Yes.
Okay. Before we go anywhere, can you go on YouTube and subscribe and like? That way you don't miss out.
Winnie language.
Yeah, Winnie language. When you go, Papa YouTube, Mama clink, you go.
That language.
And then you
language Winnie.
That language can click bell.
Okay, that's YouTube. Me mustaka click palia. Naka bell. Now, like, in order for us to have more people coming in, that way you don't miss out the show. It's just good for you guys. And then if you want to go to our website again, you go to www.insakatalkshow.com. And then you'll find us there, Instagram, Facebook. We are at INSAKA Talk Show. Thank you, ladies. But this is amazing. So over to Nelly.
Can I say something, Nelly?
Yeah,
this is off topic. But I know a lot of people are always asking this question. Did we all know each other before we came on INSAKA and formed INSAKA? That's the biggest question that I hear all the time. But the beauty about it is that as women, we don't have to know you from like 20 years ago to connect. There's always like just something small that pieces that puzzle. And that's it. The connect is there. So for those who are wondering, yes, we are 4 women on this platform. We all didn't know each other.
No.
I knew
Priska. I knew Priska. And then I met you, Nelly, in Dallas when I came for the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
But Winnie, it was the first time when we met in Las Vegas. And now we're trying to create a village somewhere we're creating our own village somewhere.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Everybody's welcome to come to our village, INSAKA village.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We are a family, actually.
Yeah. Family. It's interesting that you bring that up, Irene, and it speaks to supporting. I talked about women supporting women, right? But we can't. I think we need to backtrack a little bit. We need to give credit where it's due. Our dear producer, Mr. Davis Chirwa, knew each one of us individually and decided that, what, I think these ladies will be great together. So he put us on the phone and we started talking and we just started working remotely, right? We came together just like that. So so shout out to Mr. DC Productions, Mr. Davis Chirwa, for us ladies together. We give him a hard time, as you would expect. Cheers to
him. You have to drink it.
And since we are celebrating women, cheers to Mrs. Chirwa.
Yes, for taking up a lot.
I call her Amazing Grace.
Yes.
Cheers to Amazing Grace for her support, because her support, trickles down to us.
Yes.
So thank you for what you're doing. And also, all the ladies that are working behind the scenes. We have the production team helping us. We thank you, ladies, for your assistance. We appreciate you. So, can we read out a few comments before we go to our last question for the day? Priska?
I
Okay, it's okay. I got
Okay, what's this? Kupiwe.
it.
It says the lady that makes the capes, that's her cousin.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then we have Princess Mangala. She says girl power, she loves it. And then Inga is happy about your Winnie language. And then Marcella is Sarah Hill. She's asking what we are all sipping on. So I am sipping on a red wine. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. Everybody that knows me know I like Cabernet. Miss Priska, what are you sipping on?
Apple juice.
Really?
Yeah, but I like so.
Nakana sana.
Mensha.
Hiyo ni off topic nombe.
I'm so surprised.
I'm drinking tonic water today.
Okay.
Just because I have a lot to do. Yeah, I have a lot to do. I have a party to plan, so I'm drinking tonic water.
Miss Winnie, what are you drinking, my love?
I think they told me it was rosé.
They told you it was rosé. You just started drinking it.
Because I used to drink red wine as well. I used to drink Cabernet, right? That was way back. But I kind of realized that I'm way fun without alcohol, so I don't drink it at all. So when they give me this, I just go with it. Rosé for
Sarah says, Priska, really? You're cheating. You're drinking
I'm
water.
sorry, it's pineapple juice. Did I say
no?
It's
and then Salamata, she says, if you have subscribe, kale to achtakale. All right, you guys, I think we have to go on a break. I think we have some more couple of videos that we need to share.
Yeah. I think we do have somebody else, I think, in the studio. That's right. So
yes. So let's go on a break and then a short break, and then we'll be right back.
Yep.
Cheers.
Hi, my name is Melissa Hanguma. I'm an electrical engineer by profession, CEO and founder of Melitech Electrical and Construction Limited. I was born and bred here in Lusaka, Zambia, and I'm 26 years of age. I started my electrical engineering in 2016 and I graduated in 2019. So what inspired me to go into a male-dominated career is because I had passion. In my growing up, I used to fix small electrical appliances without the knowledge. But because I had passion, I could do it. So when I graduated, I decided to register my own company as a sole proprietor with 3 employees. Then later in July, I decided to elevate it to a limited company. So I've got a team of 27 members. 16 are females and 11 are men, because I believe that the future is female. So females, girls, they come first as my priority. So Melitech Electrical and Construction Limited is a Zambian company that is registered with all the required documents, and we offer the following services. We have electrical engineering, where we find air conditioning and refrigeration, industrial and domestic wiring, geyser installation, solar system backup systems, where we find hybrid systems, and many more. Then we also have IT engineering, where we find CCTV installations. Then we have mechanical engineering, where we find water solutions, tank installation and cleaning, plumbing works, and many more. We have civil engineering, where we find the designing and construction of any kind of structure, be it houses, roads, offices, bridges. We do that. So we look forward to working with everyone who plans to build a dream house, especially the females out there. We look up to you to empower us in what we do. because it's not easy being a female in a male-dominated career. We are always intimidated, but that's our strength because we believe to say we can do it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Naomi Mwingach Lokota, proudly Zambian. I'm 24 years of age. I was born HIV positive, and this year in September, I will be clocking 17 years on medication, which makes me strong. It hasn't been an easy journey for me. At some point, I thought maybe I will die, maybe I won't finish school, and that was due to lack of knowledge. We've lost a lot of people due to lack of knowledge on HIV, and that shouldn't be the cause of your death. I'm one person who loves reading, I love cooking, I love baking, I love making new friends, I love traveling. Yeah, that's me. At the moment, I'm working with the Phenomenal Youth Association, a Zambian youth-led organization for both positive and HIV negative members who join hands in fighting any HIV-related stigma. From the time I've been public with my status, I've received a lot of messages and I've inspired a lot of people. HIV is very manageable, HIV is very preventable. People who are HIV positive, eat well, take your medication on time, do some exercise, do some regular checkup, and you are cool. For people who are HIV negative, you know exactly what to do, and HIV is very preventable. Thank you.
Wow, welcome back. Ladies, please join me back in the studio so we can, my goodness, talk about these two ladies that we've heard from. Melissa, what a genius. I mean, what a phenomenal young lady, you know, just embarking in a field that is male dominated like that and being an employer and everything. That's fantastic.
Yes, you're right. And for Naomi, I was even thinking we can link her up to the Williams on the Foundation because,
Absolutely.
yeah, it's the same field, and I think you might know how to help her going forward. She looks like she's doing well. She has inspired a lot of people. She has inspired us. Even just sending us that video is breathtaking. Yeah, I love
Because
this.
the way she comes out, she's so great, confident. People,
Yeah.
the stigma is so real, and she's like, "No, come on, I can do this."
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Like that's really powerful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And any of these ladies that we showcase today, if anyone out there is willing to support them in one form, one way or another, I think Miss Priska, you said something like you had a friend who's an engineer, right?
Yes.
You can
Used
link
to be the
the list.
minister.
Yeah.
Used to be the former minister of transportation, Brian.
Yeah.
I saw he posted something where he was doing mentorship. He's
Okay.
mentoring a lot of them, so I can connect them if that's
Okay.
okay. Fine.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you her number.
Oh,
And then Naomi, I'll link you to Naomi, Miss Winnie.
Mhm.
Let's support them. And then gift, of course, gift, your
Yes.
gift is on its way, all the way from INSAKA ladies.
I know.
Yeah, we put it together so that I think gift situation is she's looking for a station store because she doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
When she goes from like client to client, she gets very tired.
Yeah.
So she wants to have her own store so she can.
People can go there. Yeah.
So that's the story I got.
That is good. Everything is possible.
Everything is possible. We've put it out there. We've left it in your hands, our viewers. You know, we can only do so much, the four of us, but we know that we have a bigger audience out there, people who may have even deeper pockets than we do. Inspiration. If you feel inspired, if you feel moved by what you've seen, please reach out. You know, that's the purpose of showcasing these ladies here. Support.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's bring back in Brother Henry.
Oh, Brother Henry, yay!
Oh, brother.
Yeah,
Oh,
welcome back.
This brother, yeah, that's and then Brother Henry. I think Brother Henry is there.
I am here.
fiance na mtufa.
Fiance fie.
Kwani mtueleleko.
He is Henry Kasonde Musoma, Dr. Henry. He's so humble. He didn't put the doctor there, but just FYI, he's Dr.
Okay.
Henry Kasonde Musoma. Look at him shaking his head. That niche can she with it.
So, Mr. Henry.
Dr.
Henry.
Yes.
Okay. See, now there's Dr. Henry Kasonde Musoma. You are just amazing. You came in with a song. We were not expecting it. You got us up on our feet. But thank you so much for coming, and the wisdom that you gave us today was just breathtaking.
Amazing.
All of us are women, are mothers, aunties, friends. But what you said in general about women, we want to humbly take it and put it here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. And to all the viewers out there, we thank you so much for your support. Thank you for tuning in. I felt the love today coming through the screen. Did you feel it?
Yeah, it was really nice. I think the women were a little bit happy because we always talk about, I mean, we've been having very cuckoo topics, very educational topic. We need language. We've been having very cuckoo topic. Like, we just need to go in. We talked about insurance, death. We needed that. But now we want to just highlight women because most of the time they're supporting us. And, sometimes people forget us. Sometimes you just want carols. But if you don't have carols, even who to celebrate? If I don't have carols,
what are you even talking about again? What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about today. The love was there. We've had a topic that people have been saying, "Oh, you guys, the topics are boring." I'm saying we had good topics, but they were very educational. So today we're here to celebrate women, and we just wanted to be light up. And some of us were drinking rosé. So whatever I'm talking after here, I don't know.
One glass,
I know. Not even one, like half a glass.
Yeah. Sorry, me now we come on a mensch. Fish will win.
Really, Dr. Musoma, it was amazing having you. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
You've been around us. You've watched the ladies. Any last word for the ladies that you watched, or any advice coming from a man to other men? You praised your moms. That's your number one woman. And then you praised every woman around the world. What is your say? What would you tell other men or encourage them?
I would say to my brothers out there, as my grandmother would say, it is important that we learn how to listen with our hearts.
Yeah.
We learn how to listen with our eyes. We learn how to listen with our ears. That there's magic in the ability to communicate, and not just to communicate, but to connect. And so, gentlemen, let's give an ear, not just an ear, but a kind ear to our ladies.
Thank you.
Nice. Amazing. Thank you.
Man, that was awesome, bro. That was
good. Listen, especially for Brother Henry, Dr. Henry. This speaks to so many men out there, because women, we can celebrate ourselves through our mask. We go through a lot of stuff. So those ways that you just spoke, if any men can hear, it will be a better place, because all we need as women is a little attention. But men, they tend not to understand us. And then we found ourselves in a situation where it's very hard, because they can't just even understand you by just telling them, so we want them to the way you said, if every man can understand how you did it, gosh, this world, we won't be having problems, guys.
It'll be amazing.
Yeah. Thank you, Brother Henry. Love it, love it, love it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You should come back again. Just bring it.
We'll bring him. We'll bring him again in a different capacity.
Yeah.
We'll bring him
I
in.
hope he won't be too busy. He won't be booked. I hope.
No. I'll
Thank
be.
you.
But I'm a busy.
I will stalk you until you come.
Thank you all so much, ladies. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I appreciate you. Seriously, we do. Yeah. Like Winnie said, it's very encouraging to see a man of your value to come and sit with us and speak value to women around the world, because you are the pillar of, you are the pillar of a structure. So when you be the pillar of the structure, you say things that are very motivating like that. All these things, they'll wither, but they will still grow back because they'll still remember the words that you've said. Yeah. So it's very important maybe you should be a mentor to young men. Young men in our community.
I told you already. Stop. Enough.
You should.
Yes.
No. Let me tell you, ladies. Actually, I take that back. The stage is big enough for all of us.
Everyone.
Each one of us is blessed with so many different talents that we pour into. What you're going to pour into someone, and what Dr. Henry is going to pour is something very different. But when we put it all together, we become dynamite. So we really appreciate you, Doc, for stopping by the studio to be with us and continue being an ally to women, because we have more men like you that are pushing women and pushing them gently, uplifting them. Then when we talk about breaking the glass ceiling, when we talk about gender inequalities, all these things will be a thing of the past if we have more men that are pushing women forward. So keep doing what you're doing, and hopefully, all right, so we've come to the end of the show. Miss Winnie, do you want to close us out, lady?
Yes, I will close you out. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Today was amazing. Thank you for everybody who joined us from Zambia. Thank you, Dr. Henry. The ladies of INSAKA, you guys, you are amazing. Our producer, by Davis. No, okay, that's not by Dr. Davis.
Maybe he's a doctor. Who knows?
Of course, he's going to be a doctor. He's a pro. Yeah. Our own producer, but Davis, thank you so much for everything that you do. We don't take you for granted. We appreciate you. And then for our grandmother, most of them are late. Who has a grandmother alive?
I do.
Nope.
Oh, your grandma may sustain. Maybe that we are going to go to we're coming to So for today, thank you so much for joining us, guys. If you want to find us, please, you can go to www.insaka.com and Facebook and Instagram. It's INSAKA Talk Show. Please go on Insaka. Subscribe. Until next week, we love you. Happy.
Yes, it is what it is. Kalandania Music Promotion. My name is Julia. Kalande, 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 Kalande. Alamadilelo Kalande. Chifu mekumutima. Kwaba mashi wimfwaya kutinkwebe. Amashi wimfwaya kutinande. Iwa wena watungulula bongo bongo yandi. Denkame chalo chali shiwoke kushaba nandi. Iwe wena watungulula bongo bongo yandi. Denkame chalo chali shiwoke kushaba nandi. Niziwa kuti sometimes umanidauta suma ikwila so umatika pena ninga kugaukemo palibe chifukwa. You and me tina kona loko. You and me Hello mani college koma kulibe pontawi yene ninaganiza paku kulongeza kulonga chikondi kuyenda visile loko iwe unikoneshe vikaliko still going strong tiwewe koma police umaya police mabibi matepa ala mwadi
chifume kumutima kwaba mashi wimfwaya kuti nkwebe amashi wimfwaya kuti nande iwe wena wazungulula bongo bongo yandi denkame chalo chali shiwoke pushaba nandi iwe wena wazungulula bongo bongo yandi denkame chalo chali shiwoke pushaba nandi nalishi bati bengi abakabilo kubana iwe but by choice wasala pokubana ine but by choice wasala po ine wante mwade filu bofyandi teti bayaze ababambi wewa ishibe nkamandi wile kabeshibe ababambi ne filu bofyandi teti bayaze alamwandi going stronger ngatulipamo wile kabeshibe alamwandi lelo kanande chifume kumutima kwaba mashi wimfwaya kuti nkwebe amashi wimfwaya kuti nande iwe wena wazungulula bongo bongo yandi denkame chalo chali shiboke pushaba nandi iwe wena wazungulula bongo bongo yandi denkame chalo chali shiboke pushaba nandi
Chronic.